Alright, well, welcome to the next segment of ThegamingNERDZ1. This is the fourth one that we're doing so far.
Oh, God.
My distraught co-host over here is Andrew. I'm Jeff, a.k.a. Joker's Asylum. That's my gamer tag. Welcome to the show.
I don't want to do this fucking game. At all.
He's a little bit mad over the game that he let me choose. He should have known better to leave it up to me, because this is a game that we all love to hate. For one reason. Show him, Andrew.
I don't want to.
Do it.
Halo ODST or whatever. That's the only thing I'm going to keep it as because this game sucks. It blows so badly.
Alright, well, with him saying that, let's go ahead and jump in. The reason why we both think it blows is because of the flashbacks.
Not really. That's the only part.
What?
That, and plus another thing, is the only reason I actually like the game.
What's the only reason?
One, the flashbacks, because
That's not a valid reason.
6 hours before he crash lands, 6 hours before he wakes up, either one, you get to see what happens. I mean, you go to the terminals, you fight your way to the terminals just to see what happens. Granted, it's very annoying. It's very annoying to go to a terminal. You get about, 5 to 10 minutes of gameplay with the actual ODST that crashed, and then go to a freaking flashback. Okay, that's annoying. But the game, okay, I really have nothing for that. But it just brings more to the story about what happened. I mean, you don't want to jump into a game, see a city destroyed, and say, what happened? And you never find out.
Okay, you got me there.
Then, you have the pistol. Pistol is always awesome.
No, it's not.
The pistol is always awesome. I mean, regardless of what you say.
You put your pistol up against my shotgun's going to win.
Not exactly. You know why?
Give me a valid argument.
I can get you from far away. You have to get me up close. I can be on next tower. You be in the cave. I can just get you.
How do you figure a pistol's going to do that?
It zooms in. The pistol zooms.
You got to be a marksman at least to get that.
I'm almost a rank 50 with a sniper. Only
Which
a
you
sniper.
rarely ever see in the game.
Very valid point.
But I can get a rocket and shove it straight up your ass.
On multiplayer. On multiplayer.
You didn't say in a regular game or multiplayer, so I mean, which one are you talking about? We'll go either way.
Yeah, because they both suck. Well, not the multiplayer. Multiplayer actually is pretty good.
Well, it depends on who you get paired up with now. If you get paired up with a good team, you can rule. You can just straight dominate on everybody.
Now, gameplay, we kind of have a disagreement with the flashbacks. Yes, we do agree that they are very, 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 very annoying. Now, flashbacks, they do tell the story, which is actually kind of stupid. You don't need flashbacks to tell a story.
But the only thing that I like about the flashbacks is
Characters.
Yeah, you can see all the characters, but the thing I don't like about that is you switch between them.
Yeah.
I would rather run and gun as the same person. I mean, comment and tell me what you like, what you think about it. Comment and tell us anything you want if you want to see another game come up or anything like that.
Now, we're going to go into weapons. You already heard our debate about
Shotty versus the pistol, and I think the pistol won on that one.
Now, let's go with rocket launchers. The goddamn rocket launchers. Now, in multiplayer, you
They
can actually,
rule.
Yeah, they definitely rule. I mean, those are the ones that you actually have to fight for. In the campaign of ODST, not so much. Now, let's go with sticky grenades. I'd rather, on multiplayer...
Wait a minute. In the campaign, where is a sticky?
They're all over the place.
Stuck to your ass.
Oh, that's true.
I never once came across a pickup for a sticky. Not once. A waste of money.
Well,
a
actually,
waste of space.
He says that, but there's a lot of stickies in there that you can pick up. But
Yeah, pick up by stepping on them or having them thrown to the back of your head.
No, I mean, I actually picked them up. I threw them. I mean, that's the whole point.
I never once came across them.
The reason he never came across them because he likes to run and gun. That's basically it.
Shotgun's my baby.
That's why in multiplayer, he never picks up sticky grenades because he never runs across them at all.
Yes,
So, when they're gone, or when they're stuck to you,
he has stuck them to my ass so many times. It's so funny. I think he would like me that way.
So, here we go. Gameplay? No. Weapons? Okay, weapons are actually pretty good. You know, like the sniper rifle.
Downgraded.
Yeah, they downgraded. Like the sniper rifle. I mean, there's an achievement on there, you know, gets 10 sniper kills in a row.
It takes 10 shots at least to get 1 kill.
Now, I do have to admit, the Covenant is godly. Only if you play on heroic.
Here's the Covenant. Here's the Covenant. Here's the weapons.
Now, if you don't play on heroic, you're not playing the game. And he can tell you that. We always play on the hardest difficulty known to man.
If you don't play as a hero, you don't play at all.
No, because if you don't play as a hero, you're a 0. There, see? Fine.
I know.
There it is.
You was a poet and didn't know it.
So, why Halo ODST sucks is because of that. Now, let's get to the good parts.
What good parts?
Still trying to figure that out. But, let's see, we have still 3 minutes. So this is what's going to happen.
We're going to bring in our other co-host and have him tell us his opinions about this. Come on in, Travis.
Hey.
Hi.
That's Travis, Lost Zed. He's actually the original founder of the good stuff that we will be talking about games, which we actually have a lot of good stuff to talk about games.
So this is just pure ranks.
Yeah.
This is the only time you'll see me is on the ranks.
Now, with everything been said with ODST, I actually thought of one thing. I actually thought of one thing that was actually really good about ODST. I actually did, to a certain extent, like the Covenant. The Covenant was really awesome. I mean, the hunters were 10 times harder.
Look, there's a hunter behind you.
Exactly. What am I going to do? Completely nothing, because when hunters come to me, I just want to cry like a little girl, because they scare me. Not really, but they really do. So,
on ODST, it's not worth your time to go after a hunter, because you will lose.
Now, what I paid, I paid $40 for this game. I would not even pay $10 to get gamer points if it was a DLC, which it should have been a DLC because the game was not long at all. So it was basically a waste of $40. You get 40 minutes of gameplay and that's it. There you go. Even though that's a lie, you get actually a couple of hours of gameplay. You know, you get fair gameplay.
And that's what Travis thinks of the gameplay.
Exactly.
It blows. Big monkey balls.
So, with a minute left, we're just going to say bye. Now, if you want to watch good movie reviews, go to We Watched a Movie. Those are my 2 brothers. And I will be a special guest on there in October talking about zombie films, talking about serial killers, stuff like that. All the slashers and all that because I am a huge fan of it.
The Halloween series, they're going to come up. They're going to be good. But for this game, it gets up
completely and totally. So, one more time with the cover so you don't misread it. ODST. So, that's it for the Gaming Nerds really rants. So, you take it easy. Next is Halo Reach dying? That one's going to be a very interesting one.
Reach for the comment, the like, and the subscribe.
Later.
Later.